Hauntcast.
Haunting Halloween and horror.
One ring.
That's the telephone. I'll answer it.
No, I must count them.
Yeah,
Two rings.
I have to answer the phone there.
No, I am counting the rings. Three rings.
Hauntcast Bone Phone.
If you're looking to find home haunts, yard displays, Halloween events, and haunted attractions this season, then have I got the guy for you. Or should I say, I've got the map for you. It's Mike Kane from Fright Maps. What's up, Mike?
Hey, how you doing today? Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. So let's talk about Fright Maps. Do you think that would be a good topic to get into?
Oh, this is the perfect topic for Halloween. You know, summer's over. Bring on fall vibes. Yeah, download Fright Maps.
Spooky season is here, as I see everybody posting on the interwebs, and I'm like, hey, I got a lot of work to do. I'm not ready for it yet, man. I got another month or so of hard labor to get my my haunt ready this season. So how about this? Pretend I have one too many chromosomes and go ahead and explain Fright Maps to me.
Absolutely. So, Fright Maps is a mobile app for iOS, Android tablets that allows you to discover the best home haunts and haunted attractions in your area. And if you're one of these home haunt enthusiasts that love to decorate, even if you just place a few pumpkins out front, we want to see your house on the map. So, we want you to download the app. We want you to take pictures of, your pride and joy your house and post them on the map for everybody to see. Halloween's a truly community event, and the map's only possible when the entire community, comes together to enjoy each other. So yeah, Fright Maps will help you discover all the awesome haunts in your area, and even ones that are even out of your area. So if you're like, I see the same home haunts all the time, this will help you discover ways to go and places to see.
What's your background in all of this foolishness? Are you a home haunter or just an enthusiast? What's your deal?
Yeah, so I guess it all stems back to my childhood. I mean, me and my sister have always been entrepreneurs, and one of the things we used to do was put on haunted houses for all the neighborhood kids to see every single year, whether it was haunted trails or just a creepy, backyard. We were into it. And so coming into adulthood, I loved it. I loved to go to every haunted house multiple times a year. Me and my friends would rate them to each other, and never really thought much more about it. It was the same in my area. It's the same for big haunts, and once in a while you drive by a street and say, oh my goodness, look at all these decorations, and you'll never remember where they were. So fast forward to coming into adulthood a little bit, I became a software engineer, and I'm always looking at things in new ways and things to create. And so during the pandemic, during COVID, everybody was forced to kind of stay in their car and go find things to do. So it was one of those things like, where can we go see some of these houses? And there was nothing built. So you rarely ever see that. So I had to build something. And when it first came out, I thought to myself, I'm going to put it on the Nextdoor app. If we get 15 houses in the community, that was a success. It was worth my time. We can go see houses, and it kind of exploded. And we're, for Fright Maps, we're 70,000 strong right now.
Active users?
Yeah, 70,000 active users. Yeah, last season. Yep. Yeah, there was about 4,000 home haunts put on the house last year.
And when did you start this?
So Fright Maps is the sister app of the Christmas Prism app, which was prior to it. So this Fright Maps started in 2022 was the official launch.
No, because I've come across things over the years. I don't know that I've actually used them or not. I don't know if they were full-blown apps or just web browser-based type finders and stuff like that. What does separate Fright Maps from anything that's out there now? Or I don't even know what's out there now because I don't usually look around.
Yeah.
But what makes you guys different?
So there's some websites that do it. There was maybe one or two apps that were half put together, and being an engineer, the first thing that I wanted to do was create the most ultimate experience that I could. So we put so much time and effort into design, into the animations, into what it looks like. I wanted it to be a really, really appealing app to a wide audience. So I think the polish we put on it separates us. On top of that, it's the most up-to-date information. We're constantly reviewing the app. So every season, just because we had 3,000 last year, we clear the map every year. So if you didn't update your house within the current calendar year, you're off of it. And if you come back, it's there waiting for you. We'll say, do you want to renew your house? Yeah, of course. And we have a few checks in place. We have privacy checks. We check, we vaguely check, certain background databases to make sure there's nothing, too bad happening in your house, if that makes sense. And yeah, I
You mean
manually go
people
ahead.
who would happen to be on certain,
Other maps,
lists, so to speak?
yeah. So we checked that the best we could. Not that it's just to help the community. And I manually review every house. So every house that gets posted, all 3,000, 4,000 last year, it comes to my phone. I look at it. I look at the wording. I look at the URLs that are posted. And as long as it's, PC and kids can see it, I approve it. I don't care if your house has one pumpkin or, it's a $20,000 setup. It just has to be appropriate for all ages. And I think that's what separates us. If you look at every other mapper, they just scrape search engines and it's not anything. Or there's some local haunts, there's some groups that do this on Google Maps that are really, really awesome, but it's very isolated. And they're starting to use Fright maps for giving them tools so they could have custom icons for each haunt club. And Cleveland Haunt Club, Chicago Haunt Club, we give them icons so they can stop using these out of date tools and come on our map. And it's completely free, so why not?
And that's everyone's favorite flavor.
Isn't it? Yeah. That was my whole thing. Why do I want to charge the community that I love? I don't want to do that. It costs a lot of money to develop. It costs a lot of money to host. But you'll see, I don't even have ads in the app. I just want to make it a nice experience.
Oh, I thought you have advertising opportunities somewhat, don't you? No?
Yeah, so we have sponsorships, and the sponsorships that we have to align with who we are. So there's some local places, like last year we had Rockstar Closers, which was a local title company, and they sponsored the servers and the app. And what they did was just provide us the tools to keep everything safe, and they basically took pride in their community to help us out to do that. So that's the partnerships we're looking for.
Okay, so it's that type of it's more of a sponsorship type thing,
Right.
versus someone who's straight out. I think that was the problem that I had. I'm not going to throw names out there because I don't know if I remember which one it was, but I remember I'd go to the website and it would be like look for haunts, and you click on whatever area you're in, and it was just like ad,
Exactly.
and there
Such
was
a
no
poor
home.
experience.
And there was no home. But I mean, if they were ads for the haunted, so you basically were being shown if you paid to be there. And yeah, you could do a free thing on there, but you were buried somewhere way down the bottom, and it really was about selling ads, not about getting people to local haunts and stuff like
Exactly.
that. So that's what it
and
felt like to me.
You're right. And even we went up to some local big attractions and we were trying to pitch them to sponsor us, and we were talking, and we were like, it's not even an opportunity where we would put your haunt first in the list. Because even these people agree, like, you're not being true to the community you're saying you're serving. So we don't even offer that kind of advertisement sponsorship.
Yeah. So, but professional haunts can list on.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
for free, completely free. And it was great that they can engage with like real time notifications. So if it's windy out or some attractions closed, you don't need to check Instagram or Facebook. You can notify your users right from our app, completely free.
I realized as well, because I was actually digging through the app, and I found that you could also list horror cons, spooky events, haunted festivals, and
Right. So the number one complaint we had, which whatever demographics they fall into, they're like, why can't we access this on your website? So over the off season, I added bits and pieces, and it's still becoming like a whole product. But I would say right now we're in a beta. So on our website, you could actually view the map right now. You could view every icon, every home haunt. And on the website, we added a place where you could submit your events. So horror cons, like you said, every kind of Halloween horror event we want to list on our site. And that, again, that's completely free. And we're going to put them all over the app this year. The first thing we wanted to do was solidify we are home haunts first, haunted attractions second, and then we want to give a place where if you want to go out on a Friday night in October, you want to know what events are near you. We want to plan your whole night. You want to go to an event and then see some home haunts. Like, we want to be the whole epicenter of what you want to do.
yeah, like corn mazes, the whole 9 yards, like pumpkin patches. If it has to do with the season, it's going to be eventually on the app if it's not already.
Absolutely. Yep. And we just want to make sure everything's about polish. So we're doing step by step. We're not just throwing it all out there. We want to make the user experience even better.
Yeah, no, I like the little cool. You got a lot of the little, cool icons. As I'm looking around my area, I also was not aware that there was as many little haunts and stuff around my area. And I was like, oh shit, I could actually, get in a car this year. I might do a little road trip around, drive an hour or so and go hit a whole bunch of haunts. Show some home haunt some love this year, which I don't typically do because I
Yes.
don't know that there was any around me. There are a lot, they're a little bit on the smaller side, but then there also look like there's some also fairly decent sized home haunts around. A little bit of a drive, but at least now I know where they're located, which helps out a lot. So I can go do some traveling. I don't know if. Here's the thing, it's funny. I put my haunt on there, and I don't even want any more people to show up at my haunt. Like I already have too many. I already have.
Some people are like that. Like, don't put our house on there. We can't do it. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I already have too many people. Hey, if you want to come by, if you come by when it's not Halloween night. Come by any other night during October that's not Halloween. We're glad to have you.
We added a function just for that. Like, if you go into your settings in your account, you could click like not live. So if you don't want the traffic, you could turn yourself off. So we experience that a lot for sure. We got to post your haunt. Yeah, we got to put up there. I want to see that for sure.
But no, I'm on there. I'm on there though. I am.
Nice.
I am.
All right. I would hope so. Yeah.
I came across you last year and I added my haunt. I think I found you on Instagram and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to add my haunt to it because I'm not really listed anywhere. So it's not that big of a deal. I'm like, plus, where I'm located, it's harder to get to. It's not like people are going to, it is a little bit difficult to get here. Anything else you can tell us about the app or the web browser or whatever else going on?
Well, last year we had basically so much community help and so much community pride that there was so much feedback of like, I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that. And we took the top 60 features that people wanted last year and we made tickets, and we have every single one of those coming out for this season. And one of them I will talk about today. So we have a partnership with Skeletons for St. Jude, which is a charity to help, obviously, kids from around the world. And we do this with our haunts. And we're partnering with them, and we are releasing a contest feature on Fright Maps this year where anybody could start a contest within their neighborhood or their HOA, and you could host it. You could vote right in the app. And we are partnering with St. Jude to give an app-wide contest this year to benefit Skeletons for Hope. So that's our big feature coming out, and we're really focused on making it more social. So we're going to have things like profiles. You're going to see who liked your house, who visited your house, things of that nature to just help engage the community. And that's basically what everybody wanted. We have some features coming out. We're going to be able to upload video and have more social set. And we're working with some partners that you'll be able to purchase like the haunt tickets right on the app. We have a lot of really, really fun things coming this season. I'm very excited.
That's cool because right now you only can post pictures of your haunt, but you will have video, the ability to post a video this season.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It takes a lot of bandwidth, so we've been really working ourselves and analyzing if we could do it. So we will have definitely in some capacity the ability to add some video.
To get the app, it's obviously it's in the it's in the App Store, it's on Google Play. You can actually access it through a regular web browser, correct?
Yeah, a limited version. So I mean, you could look at the whole entire map on the website. We're not allowing you to post on there yet, but as far as you could go right on there right now and view your home state, and it looks great.
So you can see where the locations are, but you can't post or upload. You can't like post a new haunt or put new listings on or any changes. It's just basically just to see where locations are.
Exactly. Give you a little. What the plan was for the first release, in beta right now, was to go on the website, get a gist of what the app offers, and then download the app, because a lot of these finders, it feels so weird in the browser looking and searching. So it basically is a prompt saying, hey, if you want full control, download our app, and it's a lot better that way. But there is no difference. It's the same database reading it, and the website updates every 24 to 48 hours. So if you post your house, it'll be on the website within 2 days.
Awesome, Mike. I don't know if I think we covered everything, have we not?
Yeah. I hope it gets people excited. Yeah.
Go ahead. Get excited, man. Get in the App Store, Google Play, download this. It is Fright Maps. Go list your home haunt if it's not already on there, or go list any attraction that you're involved in. Any event, any attraction, go list it, put it on the map, and hopefully you'll get a few more bodies in your cemetery this year, or whatever you want. Am I right?
That's right, yeah.
Hopefully you get a few more bodies in your cemetery, or, on your morgue table, whatever you're doing. I don't know.
We need it. Give us some bodies.
Show it some love.
Please follow the podcast. Give us a 5-star review. Stalk us on social media. Links in the description. And visit our blog page for more show info at hauntcastpodcast.net/blog. Until next time, stay scary.
Go ahead and run. Run home and cry to mama.